Okay, hello everybody. So we're gonna finish the cooking unit today. Okay. Today's first character is meat. Right, meat means the original meaning is gruel or porridge. Basically, it's rice cooked with lots of water. And then from that, they got second meaning, which is just smash it or grind it into just very pasty like things. Okay. So that's and then therefore it also means that smashing, like just smashing. Okay, as in like killing the enemy, or just break into pieces. Okay, it's called a meat. Take a look at the character itself. So because this is talking about rice, so of course has the rice a radical? Wait a minute, is it? Looks like this one does not have etymology. Okay. But so this one, it's actually quite obvious. You know, there's a rice radical on the bottom, and then on the top there's a ma. Okay, ma. Now ma has the meaning of lots of small dots. Okay, and so therefore this is means that you basically break something into a lot of tiny pieces. Okay, so it's mi. Now this one has a second pronunciation. It's the name of a type of cereal called a broomcorn millet. Okay, so you just know it. It's not often used. Next one, fei. Okay, fei means cost, spend. Means cost, spend. Okay, so it could be, originally it means cost, spend money. So because there's a bei radical on the bottom. Okay, every time you see that bei, that means something to do with money or assets, properties. Okay, on the top is the character called fu. Okay, fu of course represent the sound, and fu also has the meaning of negating. So this means you are losing money. Okay, fu bei, that means you are money is getting less, money is dissipating. Okay, so this, which means spending money. Okay, and anything else? So this is cost and spend, also expanded to other meanings metaphorically. Like 费神, and that means that consumes lots of mental power. For example, 费舌, 费舌 just that means that you gotta waste a lot of your turn energy. You have to explain a lot, talk a lot, but still nobody's understand it. Okay, things like that. Okay, so this is 费. Now, also this means. Using as a noun, it means just fees or dues, charges. Okay, like 房费手续费、学费、报名费all those are fees. Okay, any type of charges, fees, dues, you can say it's some kind of fee. Okay, take a look at the character. So yeah, I mean you can see that it's just like I told you, right? So it's a bei represents money, and the fu means get rid of, waste, lose. Okay, so it means that you are spending money. Next one. 跟 it's like this. Okay, now this character actually evolved quite a bit. Now, if you look at the character itself, you can see that it's a lamb on the top. Okay, lamb on the top, and then it's the cooking container on the bottom. So the lamb is inside the cooking container. Okay, that's the original Oracle Bone character. Okay, and then later on you see it gets fancier, but it's still the lamb on the top, the fire, and the container, and then they even got the steam, heat on the side. It goes up. Okay, so now, therefore, in the far ancient times, so this actually means meat, those juicy meat. Okay, juicy meat. It's called 羹. But later, the meaning of the character got changed to mean very thick soup. Okay, so it's getting watery. Okay, so and not necessarily meat. It could be meat, could be fish, could be fruit, could be any food. Okay, it just need to cook for a long time and then make the soup, the liquid, very thick. Okay, so any type of this kind of food is called 羹. Okay, so here's the picture, and you can see that it's a rather thick soup. Okay, it's called 羹. Right, usually is they put a lot of mixture of food and cook together. Okay, that's the characteristic of this type of food. Okay, usually it's not like single food. Usually it's got several things cooked together. 羹. Next one. 炙. Okay, 炙 means barbecue basically. Okay, means broil or roast. So basically you cook the meat right in the fire, and the fire could be on the top or could be from the bottom. Okay, so in any case, that's just you cooked it right in the fire. It's called a 炙. Okay, so another meaning is basically burn, like just burn, and metaphorically means exposed to harsh sun ray. Okay, like the sun is very hot and very scorching, intense. Things like in Tibet, like it's a very high altitude, and sometimes the sun is actually it's really intense. Okay, you can get sunburn very easily. So this kind of thing also called 炙. It's also a particular type of a way to prepare Chinese medicine called 炙. Okay. Now let's take a look at the character. The character is very obvious. It's a picture of barbecue. Okay, so the fire on the bottom and piece of meat on the top, and that's it. Okay, so this one should be very easy to remember. Next one, 10. Now 10 means 10. Okay, means 10. And tenfold, tenfold, or 100%. Okay, and because 10 is also, they use 10 to mean many, to mean miscellaneous, or to mean miscellaneous, not many but miscellaneous. Okay, 10. And 10, it has another pronunciation called 神. 神, that means what or whatever, nothing or anything. It's basically it's the what in English. Okay, in what it could be in a question or in a statement to refer to whatever the things is. Okay, 什么 it's very similar. Okay, 什么 you can refer to certain things or uncertain things. Okay, 什 and the character itself, it's very easy. The person radical on the left and then the cross on the right. So the original meaning is in ancient times, it's a military unit of 10 people. Okay, 10 people, and also in a community, they organize community into 10 families, a unit. Okay, so they use this character to refer to those organizations. Okay, and because the 10 people, and oftentimes they are very different, right? Different personalities, different situations, and so therefore they use this character to mean miscellaneous. Okay, 十 shen. Next one, 锦 锦 is brocade or brocade gown. It's a type of silk fabric embroidered, very beautifully. It's gorgeous stuff. It's like this. This picture is not high res, so maybe I later get a better picture. But this is a type of silk is it considered high end silk, high end fabric. Okay, it's very very pretty. And because of that, and so this character also means simply colorful and beautiful. Okay, means colorful, bright, colorful, and beautiful. Okay, 锦. Now, let's take a look at the character. So this one has the silk radical. Has the metal radical. Okay, the metal radical, the 金字旁. Now, 金 refers to gold, and you know that the gold is very shiny, right? Very shiny and very precious. So they use this gold to refer to this is precious stuff. And then on the right hand side is the character called 帛. 帛 basically means silk fabric. So put them together, this means it's a silk fabric that is very smooth, shiny like a gold, and precious like a gold, as precious as gold. Okay, so this is 锦. Next one, 平. Okay, 平 means duckweed, means this type of things, duckweeds. Okay. Duckweed and this type. Okay, so this thing they got a root, but the root is just in the water. They're not attached to soil, ground, or anything. Just they float on the water surface. Okay, so this thing's called 平. It's also called 浮萍, which means floating duckweed. Okay, and so because of these characteristics, and so Chinese using this character to refer to people who has no stable dwellings and kind of wandering people. Okay, it's called 浮萍, 平寂. Okay, 平寂, that means it's you just wandering everywhere. Okay, so this is 平. Now take a look at the character. So it has the grass radical, that is obvious, and then on the bottom has water because it grows in the water, and then it's the character 平, 平, which means flat. So this type of plants, it's it's usually it's like the leaves get flat, open flat on the water surface. Okay, so this is 平. Next one.
请练习今天新学的字。
Okay, 拌. Ban originally means what melon seeds. Okay, and then later it actually means anything that is shaped like a melon seeds. For example, orange, right? So when you open the orange, its meats you can actually break up into pieces, and those pieces, every single of them are called ban. Okay, and the flower pebbles also shaped like that. It's also called 瓣, 花瓣. Okay, 花瓣. And then even for things, pieces that are irregular, not necessarily regular like a 花瓣 or melon orange pieces, but just any type of shape. For example, you can say, 哎呀，碗敲碎了，碗敲成了几瓣几瓣。那这个几瓣的话 that's you broke into pieces. That's a very irregular shape. You can also call them 瓣. Okay? And take a look at that. So this one you can see in the middle there's a 瓜, okay, which is melon. Okay, melon. And then melon, and then on the left and on the right, it looks like vines. Okay, so basically this actually means the character itself is a picture of a melon grown off the vines. Okay, and so later on it means melon seeds, and then later on it means anything actually resembles the shape of the melon seeds. Okay, so this is 拌.
请练习今天新学的字。
is hungry, starve. Okay, hungry, starve. Or as a noun, it means hunger or poor. Okay, now, and there's another character called a 鸡. 鸡 also means hungry and Now, in old days, in ancient times, these two words there's differences. Okay, so 饥 it just means I'm hungry. Now, is actually severe hunger, famine. Okay, so it's there's a degree of difference there, but nowadays they don't have that distinct difference anymore. Okay, so this is let's take a look at the character itself. Now this one has the food radical, that's obvious. Then on the right hand side is 我. Okay, so 我 is myself. Okay, myself. And so this means that if you're hungry, who knows? Only you, right? The person who's hungry knows the best, right? Nobody actually can feel it but himself. So this is okay. Next one.
请练习
择.
今天新学的字。
Now 择 means select or choose or pick. Select, choose, or pick. Okay, let's take a look at the character. This one, because it's a pick and select, it go with the hand radical on the left, and then on the right hand side is the character of 意. Now 意 has the meaning of investigate with your sight. Okay, carefully observe has that meaning. And so put that with the hand, together with the hand, that means you are carefully observe and pick with your hand. So therefore it's select. Okay, it's select. And so, I mean, you can see the character. You see the eye on the right on the top. Okay, and then right here, that's the hand, and then this part is the character of 幸. Okay, so here it's the 幸. Now 幸 means lucky. Okay, and so therefore you observe with your eyes, pick with your hands, and you want to say who is the lucky one, which one is the lucky one gets picked. Okay, so that's the how the character is built. Now of course later they actually simplify it to make it that way. Okay. 则 next one.
请练习
粗
今天新学的字。
粗 means the original meaning is unpolished rice. Okay, unpolished rice. So you know the original rice has a hull, right? And then they have to beat it. You know, usually they beat them up, and then to break the hull, and then they blow it. The chaff gets blown away, and then the core of the rice, you know, they keep it, right? But at that time, this is like usually called brown rice or something. So they still got a rough surface, rough skin to it. And so if you want to make like a really nice rice, tastes good, have a good texture, then they have to further refine it, further grind it to shave the coarse outside skin off. Okay, and so now this 粗 actually means the rice not yet polished but dehulled, unpolished rice. Okay, refer to that. Now later on, it basically it refers to anything that is coarse, not refined, rough. Okay, that kind of meaning. And then later on also means metaphorically means careless. Okay, you are not paying attention to it, inattentive. Okay, inattentive or rude, or like a very rough estimate, very rough, like a kind of measure. Okay, it is all called 粗. Okay, 粗. Like 粗枝大叶, that means the person is very careless and inattentive. Okay, 粗略, 粗略, that means you are just making very rough estimate or rough judgment. Okay, 粗. Let's take a look at the character. So this one, because it's related to rice, so as a rice, and then the 且. Okay, so this one's interesting. The very old character is actually, 2 or 3 deers put them together. Okay, and why that means rough, I don't know. This is kind of beyond me. I don't know why this one means coarse, rough. But that's interesting. Okay, so there are 2 or 3 deer together. Okay, next one.
请练习
糙
今天新学的字。
Now, 糙 means
请练
yeah, 糙 means now 糙 means
请
again 糙 means not finely polished rice also. Okay, like a brown rice. It also means a rough, coarse, unprecious. Okay, means not refined basically. Okay, 糙 毛糙, that means very rough. 这活做得太糙 太糙, that means very sloppy work. Okay, and also 糙东西, that means very cheap stuff. Okay, very cheap, low quality stuff called 糙东西, not precious. Okay, 糙. Take a look at that. So rice radical, and then a word of 造. 造 has the meaning of building it, making it. Okay, making it, building it. And so now the 糙米 is not necessarily bad rice. It just means that not yet refined. So it has the potential to become very nice rice. Okay, so that's why they use a 造, which means this rice has a potential to be built into very nice ones. Okay, so 糙米. Next one, 饱. 饱 means have eaten one's fill. So basically you kind of stuff yourself like really full. That's called a 饱. Okay, and then also metaphorically mean like fully satisfied. Okay, fully satisfied, or to the maximum. Okay, to the full extent. Okay, that kind of thing. Right? For example, 一饱眼福, that means you are, enjoy visually, okay, to the fullest extent. Okay, that's what it means. 饱. Now, the character has the food radical on the left, and then it's 饱 on the right. Now, 饱 has a meaning of like a bag, right? And so it's when you're full, your stomach, your belly, it's like a bag is full. Okay, so this is a bit obvious. Next one, 剔. Now, 剔 means scrape off meat from bones. Okay, from bones. Pick, preen, in other words, cut out, dredge. Okay, and also because of that, it also means eliminate. Okay, eliminate, called a 剔. Okay, like you just pick and tea and scrape things off, called a 剔. Okay, so this one, the character, you can see that has the character of 一. 一 on the left. Now 一 means change. Okay, 一 means change, and so on the right hand side is a piece of knife. So therefore it means that using a knife to change its to change its condition, its situation, right? It was meat and bones together. Now meat and bones are separate. Okay, so it's called a 剔. Next one, 腻. 腻 means fat. The original meaning is fat. Okay, so now later on it means strong, means heavy, means strong, like a 腻香. 腻香, that means that it's an incense, it's a scent that is fragrance. Okay, but it's so strong that's a little bit repulsive. Okay, then just get called 腻香. Okay, and also refer to something that is very sticky. Okay, very sticky. And metaphorically, it means very, very intimate. Okay, intimate to the point of like feels very sticky. Okay, it also means like 细腻, like 细腻, that means meticulous. Okay, you're meticulous. Or it means be very bored with, like you are. You've done so many times that you are absolutely no longer interested and you're very bored with it. Okay, it's called 腻烦了. And also used as a verb, it means to fill the small crack. okay, with some kind of filler. It's called a ni. It's used as a verb called a ni. Now, okay, so that's, this character has several meanings. Okay, let's take a look at the character itself. So this one you can see has the meat radical on the left, and then on the right is the character R. Now R has a second, additional, that kind of meaning, and so which means that this fat is actually specifically means the fat that is attached to the muscle. Okay, on an animal there's some parts that fat and muscle are layered, right? So this is actually means the fat that is layered between the meat. Okay. All right, so that's neat. Next one. 咸. Okay, 咸 means what? Means salted, means salty. Okay, means salted, means salty. So this meaning is the meaning commonly used for this character. Okay, so in ancient times there are other meanings like entirety, or but now they don't use. You don't see that being used anymore. Okay, and the very original character of this thing actually means kill. Okay, means kill. So, but in modern days, nobody uses this character for the meaning of kill. Okay, anymore. And if you look at the character, look at the etymology, that is very obvious. And you can see it's a big X right on the top, and then there's a mouse right there. So, which means it's kill. Okay, it's means like using a big axe and cut it off. Okay, that's what original meaning is. And so therefore it has the meaning of entirety, end, and finish. Okay, but these meanings are no longer used. Next one. 起. 起 means bag, going bagging, and then extended to mean just simply ask or request. Okay, also means hope. Okay, hope something to happen. 期望, 祈求. Okay. So let's take a look at the character itself. Sorry, that's not what I mean. Oh, heck. Come on, come on, come on. Why? Here we go. Next one is 盖. Now 盖 is also beg, ask for, okay, beggar, used as a noun. It just means beggar, or remit. Okay. So 盖. So this one, the 起 looks like there's no. Yeah, there's no. Oh, here we go. So this 起, you can see that. Remember 起 and 气, right? So the 气, the gas, that character has one more horizontal stroke right in the middle. Okay, that's 气. Now in the ancient times, these two characters is the same character. Okay, they just wrote a little bit differently, and it's the same thing. So which means it means cloud. It means like a foggy moisture in the air. So that's what it is. Okay, it's like a cloud, a fog, that kind of thing. Okay, and then later on, this character get borrowed to mean like request, beg, ask. Okay, and why they do that, I'm not sure. I cannot think of right now. I need to do some more research. Okay. Now, 盖 盖 means bag also. Now this one makes more sense. So this one you can see that there's a hand right there. There's a person right here, and then there's another person, like looks like his hand gets locked up. Okay, locked up or is like holding hands together, bowing for that person. Okay, so this is actually means it's a picture of someone request or begging someone else. Okay, it's literally is that picture. Okay, I mean you can see, it's actually it's very interesting. Now of course they gradually then they put them together, and then it's no longer that obvious that there's actually two people over there. Okay, so this is 盖. Next one, 处. 处 means location, place, or part, or point, or department, or section. So basically refer to anything that is a place, a segment, or a location. Okay, in general, it's called 处. Okay, like 地处所、住处、别处、停车处, and also it's an administrative rank in China, like a 处长. Okay, 处长 is actually second level of an administrative position from the bottom. Okay, the first level is called a 科长, and the second level is called 处长. So 处长is already have quite a bit of power. Okay, so it's called a 处. And like a government institutions, a lot of them has 处, 业务处, 办事处, 公安处, a lot of 处. Next one, second pronunciation called 处. Now 处 means it's a verb, and means stop and dwell or live. Okay, that's obvious. That's the same meaning but verb, right? Then it also means what? Means punishment, means manage, means judge, means take charge of. Okay, preside over, treat, get along. Okay, like 跟他处得好跟某某人处得好, that means you can get along with that person very well. Okay, so this 处, which means like you are interacting with people or managing people or in charge of people in general. Okay, it's called 处. So all kind of 处, 处置, that means punishment. Like a 处理, like 处理, that means dealt with. Okay, like a like 处方. 处方 is you write a prescription to the patient. Okay, so this one is quite a lot of use. So you need to actually see this character with other words to make other characters that makes words, and see these words in the context, and then you will understand. Okay, so this is 处. Next one, 讨. Okay, 逃 is the original meaning means denounce, condemn, denounce, and kill. Okay, so that's what the original meaning is. Denounce, condemn, and send armed forces to suppress and kill. That's the original meaning. Okay, and also later it means like make a thorough inquiry, probe into something, like a 讨论, right? 讨论 means like discuss in detail. Okay, it also means 讨 means bag something, or get married. That's a 讨女人 actually. Colloquial language, that's how they say it. Okay, 讨老婆, 讨女人. And also means that incur. For example, 讨厌, 讨厌, 讨乖, 讨巧, 讨厌, that's or incur what? Incur despise, incur attraction, incur interest, all kind of thing. Okay, so let's take a look at that character, and it's also very obvious. And you can see that it's the talking face right there. That means denounce, condemn, right? And then on the right hand side is, you can see that is a hand holding a tool. So that means you are carry a weapon and charge the enemy and kill them. Okay, so this is 讨. Next one, 馈. 馈means offer food as a gift. Offer food as a gift. Okay, so present, right? Present, cook. Also, because that related to food, sometimes just refers to food in general. Okay, and also means like they offer sacrifice, food sacrifice to in China, basically to ancestry. Okay, it's called 馈. 馈. And if we look at it, you can see the food radical on the left, and then on the right hand side is the character 贵. 贵 means precious, high value, and very respectful, honorable, that kind of meaning. And so therefore and plus the food, that means it's not ordinary food. You gotta prepare like very nice food, okay, to send people or to send gods or ancestry as a gift. Okay, so this is 贵. Now but nowadays they use this character to simply means very nice gift. Okay, 馈赠, 馈礼. That means you are sending someone very nice gift. Okay, it's called 馈. So means spoiled, sour, rotten food. Okay, it's called 馊. It's an adjective. It's like 馊掉了, 饭馊掉了, 菜馊了. Now this one has a metaphorical meaning, which means like a bad idea, rotten idea. That means 馊主意. It's a really bad idea. Okay, it's called 馊主意. Next one. 任. 任 it's cook. Okay, the original meaning is thoroughly cook. Let's take a look at that character. I forgot. Okay, so means food radical on the left, and then on the right hand side is 手. Okay, so on the right hand side, that means old. Okay, old person is called 手. And so they use that to mean that this food is old and stale. It's it's right. It's beyond the time. So it went bad. Okay, right. Use that to mean spoiled food. Okay. So 任 means thoroughly cook. basically means cook. So therefore, our unit called 烹饪. You see that 烹饪. So 烹 and 饪 both are very general cook. It just means like cook thoroughly, completely cook, make it 把它变熟, right? It's no longer a raw food. It's a cooked food. So and 烹 and 饪 both have that meaning. So they put them together. 烹饪 is basically is what? It's a way to make raw food into cooked food. Okay, and so it's called 烹饪. That's the title of our unit. And let's take a look at the character. And you can see it goes with the food radical, right? And then on the right hand side is 人. 人 actually means like referred to as 9, the number 9. Now 9 in Chinese, it actually metaphorically means many. Okay, many. And so they use that to mean thoroughly cook. So to mean that you need to cook with big fire a long time and make it thoroughly done. Okay, so this is the 认. 认. Okay. Next one. 见. 见. 见 means give a farewell meal, farewell dinner. 践行. That means send someone off by a meal. Okay, it's called by a meal. This is the original meaning. And then of course it also means candied fruit, which means that it's the fruit that is prepared by soaking in a lot of sugar or honey, okay, and dry them. This is called a pickle, but not using salt, but using honey or sugar. Okay, those food called 见. And take a look at that. So this one you can see the food radical on the left, and then on the right hand side is 煎. Now 煎 has the meaning of small. Okay, small, a little. So this it means that it's. I mean, you need to remember that this is. We talk about ancient times, not nowadays. So nowadays, when you send someone off with a dinner, you usually it's a big dinner, lots of good food and wines, and you drink and have food to the to your liking, right? But in ancient times, it's not like that. Oftentimes you send someone off with a meal food. That food is rather simple and small amount. Okay, so that's why they use this character means small to mean send someone off with food. Okay, and you can see that the 见, this character on the right, is actually two ge, okay, two piece of weapon. Okay, and so I feel like this is like this. You are probably like you send people off with the food, and also plus give him some kind of weapon take along the way to protect himself. Okay, so that's how you can remember it. Let's take a look at the sentence. All right, sentence. So 米肺根治. 什锦平半 so 糜费根治so this means like 糜费根治this is a different type of food okay 什锦平半that just means that this part talks about fruits like mostly and this is talk about meat okay ground meat kind of thing 饿则粗糙饱涕逆咸 so that means when someone is really hungry they actually choose like choose those coarse rough grains okay actually this doesn't taste as good but they're actually more nutritious okay now 饱涕逆咸 so when you are having when you are well off having a lot of food usually you start to be picky and you don't want to eat like fatty things and things with too much salt okay 乞丐出逃 that means beggars 乞丐 means beggars 出逃 that means they're begging everywhere okay 馈搜认见馈搜认见 that means when beggars begging food from you you don't have much and sometimes you give them spoiled food and you give them cooked food also you give them this canned food right so canned food you soak with sugar and honey is also a way of preserving food right so they don't go bad as easily okay and so you just get any of those type of food and then give to the beggar okay so that's what this means all right so that's it for today thank you